Joining us now from Washington is our national security correspondent, Erik Rosales. Erik, how did this fall apart? What did the North Koreans do?
Well, I tell you what, Gordon, I attended an off-camera White House background briefing, and the White House senior official that Jennifer alluded to basically spelled out the reasons why President Trump was forced to walk away from this summit. You know, 2 weeks after President Trump agreed to meet with Kim Jong-un, North Korea started contesting the military exercises between South Korea and the United States that were taking place off the Korean Peninsula. Then North Korea stood up Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and the South Koreans in Singapore. That was a meeting in preparation for the upcoming summit. And I think the straw that really broke the camel's back took place Wednesday night of this week, when North Korea sent a propaganda letter to the White House. It stated, "Meet us in the meeting room or meet us with a nuclear-to-nuclear showdown." So President Trump had to take the action and walk away from this meeting.
Well, what about the latest news that they're already saying they want to come back to the table? Is that a change?
Oh, yeah, definitely a change. You know, just hours after President Trump said that the summit was over, North Korean's dictator Kim Jong-un sent out a delegation to speak with reporters who were there to witness the so-called destruction of the nuclear testing site that was out there. And the delegation wanted the president to know that Kim Jong-un is ready to sit down. But, you know, if any of you have read Donald Trump's book, The Art of the Deal, this is exactly coming out of the playbook of President Trump. When a deal isn't good for your side, you basically just walk away. And more than likely, the other party will come calling, and that's exactly what Kim Jong-un is doing right now.
What should happen at this point? Are we just waiting, sort of in a waiting game for North Korea to do something? And if so, what are we looking for?
Yeah, we asked that question to the senior White House official, and the senior White House official says we need to be able to see a difference in Kim Jong-un. As of right now, you know, Kim Jong-un failed to allow any foreign or international scientists to inspect the testing site of that nuclear weapon. You know, I also did speak with Pentagon sources who tell me that the satellite pictures that they've examined, it appears that the nuclear testing site may still be in operation. You know, Pentagon source spokeswoman Dana White actually said in a briefing just yesterday that the U.S. is ready to fight. She described it as we're in a boxing stance, basically ready to take a punch if we need to be. But of course, we're all hoping for a diplomatic solution.
All right. Well, Erik, thanks for the insights. Let's continue to pray that there needs to be some solution here. We can't have a nuclear North Korea. We can't have Guam, Hawaii, the West Coast in the United States, subject to some kind of nuclear terrorism. That's not a world any of us want to live in. But how do we get them to the bargaining table? And more importantly, how do we get them to give up their nuclear weapons? It's been a long-standing dream that two Koreas could come together and once again there'd be one Korea. It happened in Germany. It happened West and East Germany. Came together. Can it happen with North and South Korea? Let's pray it does.